Article from the Police Tribune. Motorist left unconscious in street after black looter mob dragged him from his car and beat him. A violent black looter mob chased down a motorist and dragged him from his vehicle Sunday night before being savagely beaten and kicking him in the head, leaving him unconscious and with a gaping wound. The attack occurred near the intersection of Southwest Taylor and Southwest Broadway, just blocks away from the Multnomah County Justice Center, which has been one of several epicenters of the ongoing monthly black looter mob riots that have plagued the downtown area for nearly 3 months. As we just went over, has also caused many millions of dollars of damages that they have not been accounting for because it's private people who have not all reported the numbers yet, the damage tolls. Police say that a black looter mob rally was taking place out front of the Justice Center shortly after the assault occurred. According to journalist Drew Hernandez, members of the group began to harass and physically assault the motorists and women. After the assault, the motorist tried to defend someone else who the group had allegedly robbed. Video footage showed the motorist female companion being tackled to the ground at one point during the confrontation. Here's a tweet from Drew Hernandez at Lives Matter Show. Shows you the incident. This is not from the beginning.
Chill the fuck out! And then you really won't be able to get out of this game. Stop! Yo, what are you doing? You didn't do nothing.
Go get that license.
You didn't do nothing, bro. Back up, bitch.
Walk away. Walk away. Drugs?
Back up! Back up! Back up!
Yeah. Here's the looking for the one with the fireworks. Man, shoot.
Fucking try and run people over! There's trouble! Bitch! Fuck out of here!
So they skipped the okay, here, yeah, that's what I was sorry. I'm not sure how this happened. If anybody knows how this happened, comment on realsimplenews.net/issue82.
I don't let him go through his crime. That's all he has.
Get out of here, bitch. Sit down.
Hey, we ain't gonna rob these people, man. Come on.
Just want to make sure we ain't got no weapons on here.
There's nothing that bad.
Just like word to the wise, when you're surrounded by a black looter mob, you should always suspect that one of them's going to come up and just shank you in the back, bro, or like pull out a gun and just bam. Never turn your back to a black looter mob, bro.
You're okay. It's lost, my nigga. It's lost. Stay the fuck down, nigga. Stop. Got stop.
You're trying to rip people?
Everybody I'm not here for a reason, nigga. I'm black, nigga. That's what I'm out here for. Yeah, nigga. I'm an older guy. I'm this guy. Hey, guys. Probably need to keep him on the
Okay, I'm sorry. They cut the videos, dude. I'm not very happy with that video.
Is this airway find something in my car, see if you can get a
What do you want me to grab his clothing? You can find something across his head, please?
There appears to be a scene.
Chill. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Bitch! Fuck is you
Go to sleep, pal. Go to sleep.
Man, this is absolute crap. Oops, wrong one, I guess. Here it is, finally. Good.
You fucking loser! Fucking trying to run people over! Fuck!
The dude who kicked him in the head's definitely the loser.
Get him out of the street! Get him out of the fucking street!
That nigga's dead, dog.
So the reason why the civil rights movement worked in the first place is because the African Americans weren't violent. In fact, they let the KKK and the white supremacists parade around, and then everybody saw how hateful and mean they were, and they sided with the African Americans. So you should take this as a lesson from history. This is a repeating element of human nature that's not going to be going away. There's another video of a young man. He did survive. He had some, probably going to have some brain damage from that.
He wrecked his car, and he got beat up because he's trying to run people over when he was saving you, okay?
I don't let him go through his drive. That's all he has.
Get out of here, bitch! Get out of here, bitch! Get out, fucking loser!
Hey, come on, we ain't gonna rob these people, man. Come on.
Just want to make sure we ain't got no weapons on here.
There's nothing that bad. No.
Call 911, please.
I need someone to call 911, please.
He's freezing.
This next tweet from Drew Hernandez at Lives Matter Show. Earlier, it appears black looter mobs in Portland is getting restless and cranky now Due to their tiny low energy turnouts at their protest now downtown, they're just running around claiming they have everything and harassing and threatening people. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Make donations to the show. It will actually pay to get us better equipment so this stuff won't happen. Do that at realsimplenews.net/issue 82. And
Nigga, you in my shit, bro. You in my shit. You catch a case, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. In your mama ass. Where the fuck this bitch is, bro? The fuck off my shit, nigga. Nigga, you get the fuck off my shit too, bro.
Sadly, there has been a mental disorder that has been unleashed on the general public. I personally think that TikTok has been brainwashing them. I am a computer scientist, and I make social networks and artificial intelligence technology that to assist people with disabilities such as PTSD and people with memory loss. And so I know how to implant reflex agents into people using various, like, it's the same way that you tell a story. Like if you're going to get together a bunch of videos to make a, for instance, a Hollywood video or a fake conspiracy theory, all you have to do is just show people little bits of news clips, have them interact with certain friends' posts that have messages that are supportive of your cause, and also have ones that will come in to argue with you, that will force you to argue with them. So you can manipulate the order of the videos that they see in order to make them happy, sad, angry, curious, depressed, lonely, isolated. And then when you do this, you can then start to control what they think by causing some certain types of videos to rise to the top of the rankings while you suppress messages in opposition. And then this gives an appearance as a artificially increased support for the cause that you're trying to push. And it is very easy to brainwash and manipulate someone when you have control over the algorithm that causes the videos that they see to appear. This is obviously something that is dangerous to have that for children, especially given that about a third of TikTok's users are under the age of 14, in which case they're covered under the COPPA ruling, and they are not allowed to share any sort of information without the children's parents' consent. But they've just been doing it anyways. Their business model is they'd rather take a fine for it. So I do believe that this radicalization is actually the result of a cyber weapon that we got hit from the Chinese.
I just get like, yeah, think about it again, bro. Cause Lair and Nostril, I'm gonna punch your shit, nigga. Bro, quit fucking following me.
I'm just filming.
I think go fuck over there with it, bro. Quit fucking following me with it. Bro, I beat you, nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass, bro.
Get away from me. I'm just filming.
Stay away from that.
Y'all gonna tolerate that? Come on.
Block me and shit, bro. The fuck on my shit.
You just assaulted him.
I'm gonna stay out from my people. Nigga, you in my shit, bro. You in my shit.
These people are lunatics, man. They're like high on some sort of like aggression. All trying to prove, I'm the bigger man than you, the bigger man. Here's an example of one of the lunatic lefties. Here, what they think.
What you have to do is make the capitalists care about what you're doing, and how you make them do that is by fucking with their shit. So that's my perspective on that. But aside from that, relatively speaking, there hasn't been much damage. There's been some spray paint. Occasionally there's a broken window, but that doesn't even happen that often. Like, when you...
Yeah, because the only damages in the entire world are the ones that you can see when you walk downtown. Like, there's no, like, damage from the lack of traffic from the people who are avoiding downtown. Right.
You come right down to it, about the only thing that happens is some spray paint and some people yelling and dancing and listening to music. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's what's happening so far, if we're being honest here with ourselves. Let me adjust the camera here.
That's tactic. What you have to do is make the capitalists care about what you're doing and how you...
So, Nazis were anti-capitalist. Nazis hated capitalists. Antifa started as an anti-capitalist organization. They battled with the fascists because it was a competing ideology, and but eventually they all voted for Hitler. Remember, Hitler won in a landslide. So to say that the communists didn't support Hitler, this isn't historically accurate. Actually, the communists supported Hitler, and they worked with Stalin to Stalin was going to share control of Europe with Hitler, but they took over rural Russia or France, and then Hitler started running out of food and gas, and then he invaded the Balkan oil fields to take the oil there. And there's many speculations as to why he actually did this, because there's a lot of history that was uncovered after 2000 with the Gilschwitz incident, that they discovered it was a false flag invasion of Poland. We're good to go. Sorry, I'm having USB issues, but as far as I'm aware, everything's still going. The fascists were part of the women's suffrage movement. Women loved Adolf Hitler because he was a strong man, and that's also why they were not feminist. People like to say that the people who don't support feminism are Nazis or fascists. But this is actually not true. Fascists were the feminist. It's the opposite of that. They were definitely 100% part of the women's suffrage movement because they won their voting rights in Germany in 1918. So this woman is probably anti-fascist, but what she doesn't understand is history, and she doesn't understand that she's actually the fascist. Here's a video of, oh, we already watched this. This was from your Anon Central. I was tweeting at him. Here's a tweet from Andy No, Mr. Andy No, of them burning a dumpster in Portland. There's another video of the police, of the Antifa Nazi line crumbling when Portland police rush at them. This one's just so gratifying to watch.
I got you.
Watch it a few more times, right?
got you. I got you.
This next tweet from Mr. Andy No. This is what Antifa people do when they you threaten them with assault with baseball bats and they spit on them.
Fucking wall! Yeah, came to the wrong party.
Wonder what they do to me.
Say one more fucking word. Run! Fucking Nazis! Hey, no! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! You fucking Nazis! You fucking Nazis! Hey, I know. Run! Run like you're scared! You idiots! Run! Don't run! Run! Hurry up! Run!
Y'all are running fast enough. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking Nazis.
I'm glad you feel like a bitch.